It's a pleasure to meet you, Tyler.
And you as well.
Enjoyed the movie because there's such great fun and goofiness to the turtles. Do you share that enthusiasm?
Yes, absolutely. It's such a big grown up kids movie, and I love it. And absolutely, I'm enthusiastic about it.
You star as kind of a mad scientist. Can I say that? Baxter, can you tell us a bit more about him?
Yes, he is truly a mad scientist who's misunderstood, and he gives so much to Shredder that he loses himself, and in the end, he has to find out, how do I become great and powerful in all of this?
It's the kind of film where you're surrounded by a lot of technology, a lot of visual effects happening. How much do you get excited or aware of those when you're filming? Or is it just a normal set?
Not when you're filming. It's pretty normal when you're filming, but being aware, you have to be aware of it so you know which way to look and what you're doing. But for me, as a filmmaker, I was a student, a kid in a candy store, learning every moment.
Yeah, exactly. It's different from the films that you do. But what does it get you to get out of, your many activities as a director and just acting? Is it easier for you just to do one job?
Yeah, it's great to relax and just have this moment of just sitting back and seeing how great things are on another person's set. So yeah, that was really wonderful.
Had you worked with Megan Fox before, and how was that?
No, I hadn't worked with her before. This is our first time, and I'm pretty impressed with her comedic timing. It's really good. Yeah, she's such a beautiful and strong and incredible woman.
The themes of Ninja Turtles resonate all over the world, obviously, about how it means to be different, how it means to be goofy, all these things. What do you think makes them so successful with international audiences as well as American ones?
Well, you endear to these characters. Everybody can care about them, and they're just people, characters with heart. And I think that works anywhere in the world. If you care about them, you want to see them.
Absolutely. As an audience member, do you enjoy watching those films, or do you take your family to them? How does it go?
Sure, as an audience member, absolutely. And my son is too young to see it just yet, but I can't wait for the day when he's old enough to go. We can go together and watch it, and it'll be really exciting for me.
Do you remember what infused your love for cinema, especially as a director, and what age?
I probably was about 7 or 8, or maybe 9, when I saw The Wiz and with Michael Jackson and Diana Ross back in the 70s, and I thought, this is it. This is something I want to do.
What do you most enjoy about directing, especially that you have such a big audience following, waiting for your films to come out?
I love it when they're all done. That's my favorite part, when it's complete and I can sit back and watch all the work we put in and how it all comes together. That's really the best time for me.
Oh yeah, exactly. When the headache is over.
When the headache is over, yeah. So truly.
And especially when you're only acting, do you look at other actors as well? Do you kind of always cast in your head who you're going to have in your next project?
Always thinking about it, absolutely. You're thinking when you're working with other people, like, wow, this person's great, this person's wonderful, and I'd love to work with them. Sure, always.
Next is a new Medea film coming
out?
out?
Yes, October 21st, some Medea Halloween, which I'm pretty excited about. It's hysterical.
This character has been so enduring throughout the years. Did you know from the start that it will be something that audiences will respond to from the start?
I had no idea. It's shocking to me that this character's still around, that people are still loving it and still showing up like this. But as long as people want to see it, she'll be around.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you're a great example of how the movie industry works in many different ways in America. How interesting has it been for you to be not only a director but a businessman throughout the years?
It's been very great, and they've gone hand in hand because the businessman has always taken care of the business side of it, of my brain, but on the other side of my brain there's the creative, that they both need their space and they both have to have their own place to work and create things. So it's been wonderful.
Absolutely. It's been great success for you. And finally, what stretches the artistic side of you? The writing, the directing, the producing, the acting, or does it have to be all together for it to be complete for you?
It has to be all together for it to be complete for me, but what stretches me is doing a movie like Ninja Turtles, the things I hadn't done, where I can not be shooting and sit off set and watch and learn, and those things are really exciting for me.
And besides Megan, who was the actor or actress that you enjoyed most having around on set and might be in a Tyler Perry film in the future?
Who knows, man? I think Gary and Steven were hysterical. It was so great working with them, man. They never stopped, so they were wonderful.